Welcome to Land Review Live. Today, we're looking at 1,840 acres in Alaska for $3.9 million. And we have 30 minutes on the clock to decide whether it's a good buy or not. So, Erica, let's get into it.
All right. Shall we see where it is?
It is Manly Hot Springs, Alaska. So now we know. So if the map is not interactive, it's probably not in the US. But so this one is. So it's Alaska.
Central Alaska.
So what's the nearest? So this is Manly Hot Springs? Yeah?
Yeah.
So let me find out. Juniper, what's the closest city to Manly Hot Springs, Alaska?
Sure thing. The closest city to Manly Hot Springs, Alaska is Fairbanks. It's about 150 miles away, so it's a bit of a trek, but that's the nearest major city.
150 miles away is the nearest city. Okay. We should go to the photos. We're in the intro, Erica.
Yep. All right, let's go to photos.
Yeah. They have drone photos. Oh, there's some construction
they're building
going on.
it.
That's good.
How did they...
Oh, that's a lot
of parcels.
Yeah. They're already subdivided?
Yeah, it looks like it. Here. We'll see in land ID. There must be road access. Because
this road probably is part of the property, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is like a true homestead, maybe.
I mean, you need, right? You need a homestead. The nearest town is 150 miles, or the nearest big city. Gunnysack Creek.
What do you do in the winter?
Stay indoors and watch Netflix. What else are you gonna do?
You have to stock up on food.
But what do you do? What do the animals do? Are there animals on this property? Like livestock?
I'm not seeing any photo. Oh, what is all this? Zaphael, HOA maintained road.
Oh, Zaphael is here. HOA.
You never know.
Juniper, what do livestock do in Alaska in the winter?
Oh, these are all the claims.
Well, in true Alaskan winter fashion, livestock mostly hunker down and get cozy. Farmers usually keep them sheltered in barns or protected areas, give them plenty of feed, and make sure they stay warm and well fed. So basically, they're just doing their best to ride out the cold, Alaska style.
It's a ton of different parcels, it looks like.
So the livestock stays indoors?
Yeah, pretty much. In those harsh Alaskan winters, farmers do keep livestock indoors, or at least in sheltered areas much of the time. It's all about keeping them safe from the extreme cold, so the animals get a little winter vacation inside.
Are there any animals that can survive staying outside in Alaska?
Yeah,
absolutely. There are some tough critters out there.
No, as in like part of the livestock.
Or musk oxen are pretty well adapted to the cold and can handle staying outside, even in an Alaskan winter. They've got those thick coats and natural adaptations that make them total winter warriors.
Wait, say it again. Which one?
Sure. The real cold weather champs out there are animals like reindeer and musk oxen. They've got thick coats and natural adaptations that let them tough it out right through that Alaskan winter outdoors.
All right, fine.
That's like the traditional livestock in Alaska.
Reindeer and the ox.
I don't know about the ox. Is that actually native to Alaska?
So what was the other animal? Ox?
Yeah, that's right. The other animal I mentioned was the muskox. They're these really hardy creatures with thick, shaggy coats that can handle staying outside in the Alaskan winter. So musk oxen are definitely part of that winter-ready crew.
Yeah, these guys.
Oh, musk ox. Like Elon Musk. Is that how he got his name?
Oh, it is native to the Arctic.
Oh, can you zoom in on the image? I want to look at the image. Whoa. That's
a thick coat.
That's a base layer of 20.0. Anyone who does Under Armour base layers.
Yeah, elk would also work.
Yeah. Erica, did you get my base layer joke?
Yes, I did. Oh, they're mainly in Greenland and the Canadian Arctic.
But they're not part of Alaska?
It says with their youngest There were reintroduced populations
Oh,
in
that
Alaska.
was reintroduced. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
That was one of our feedbacks, right? We
Yeah.
Go on tangents
You
for
go
too
down
long.
your rabbit hole.
Okay.
All right, so this is a gold mine site.
Ooh, gold.
Ooh, gold.
Gold value is going up.
A historically significant area for placer gold mining.
Oh, what was placer gold? Juniper, what's placer gold?
Placer gold is basically gold that's been washed out of a rock deposit over time and then settled into riverbeds or sediment. So think of it as nature's way of scattering little gold nuggets and flakes around streams and gravel. It's the stuff that old school prospectors would pan for in rivers.
Okay.
It says untapped potential encompassing 46 claims and, well, the full acreage.
What does 46 claims mean? Potential 46 claims. Juniper, what does potential 46 claims on a piece of land in Alaska mean?
So potential 46 claims basically means that a piece of land in Alaska could be divided up into 46 individual mining claims. Each claim is like a legal chunk of land that someone can stake out for mining, especially for things like placer gold. So it's just saying that the land has the potential to support up to 46 separate mining claims if people wanted to file them.
Well, why separate? Why not just have one big mining claim?
Yeah, good question. The reason people do separate claims is basically all about the legal and practical side of mining. Each claim is a defined area that one person or company can control and work on without overlapping with someone else's rights. It makes it easier to manage, sell, or lease smaller pieces rather than dealing with one huge chunk. Plus, it fits into the mining laws that are designed for individual claims, so it's just a practical way to organize the land.
Is it based on the size? Or is it based on, what is it based on? Like what is one mining claim equal to in terms of size?
Yeah, so a single mining claim does have a standard size. In the US, a typical placer mining claim is usually about 20 acres. So when they talk about having 46 potential claims,
that's why it was like 20 acre lots.
A bunch of those
or was it 40 acres?
lots.
It's all based on that standard claim size.
They're 40-acre lots.
Also, it's but the mining claim is equivalent to 20 acres.
According to ChatGPT. But that sounds
Wait,
right.
so
because
Juniper, so the mining claim, so you said 20 acres, so that means the parcels would be subdivided in 20 acres? Does that make sense?
Yeah, these are 40
Yeah,
acre.
you got it. That's exactly the idea. Each
They're
mining
about
claim
40
is kind
here.
of like a little 20-acre puzzle piece. So if you had a big piece of land, you could subdivide it into these 20-year claims. It's all about giving each miner a defined area to work on. And yeah, it definitely makes sense in the context of mining regulations.
So we're looking at an Alaskan property and it's subdivided into 40-acre parcels. So why would that be the case if the mining claims should be subdivided in 20 acres?
Gotcha. So the 20-acre thing is the typical size for a placer mining claim, but that doesn't mean all parcels of land have to be subdivided that way. If you're looking at a property that's in 40-acre parcels, that just means whoever subdivided it did it that way for real estate or land sale purposes, not necessarily for mining claims. But you can still have larger parcels, and then if you want to do mining claims, you could break them down further. So it's really just a different way of dividing the land up originally.
So one 40-acre parcel can have two placer gold mining claims?
Exactly, you got it. If you have a 40-acre parcel of land, you could potentially fit two of those standard 20-acre placer mining claims on it. So basically, you can just split that 40-acre piece into two claims if you want to go down that route. It's all about how you choose to divide it up.
But I don't think that's the case here because it was showing about 40-acre parcels.
So implying that each claim is worth 40 acres? Mm-hmm. Is that what it's implying? Mm-hmm. Juniper, can a mining claim be worth 40 acres or does it always is 20 acres?
Yeah, absolutely. A mining claim can actually be up to 40 acres, especially for things like a lode claim, which is for hard rock mining. The 20-acre size is more common for placer claims, but it's not a strict rule for every type of mining claim. So if you've got a 40-acre claim, that's totally possible and legit, depending on the type of mining and the local regulations.
Oh, okay. So it might be the local regulations said 40 acres is fine.
Okay, so it's saying both historical and recent sampling have confirmed the presence of gold and
Sheetlight?
scheelite.
Scheelite? Mm-hmm. Juniper, what is scheelite?
Well, if you're asking about me, Juniper, I'm basically here to
No,
be your friend.
Juniper, what is scheelite in terms of gold and mining deposits?
Ah, got it.
Sapphires.
So in the world of gold and mining, scheelite is actually spelled scheelite, and
Oh,
it's a mineral.
scheelite.
Scheelite is a calcium tungstate mineral and is an important ore of tungsten. Sometimes it can occur along hard gold deposits, and it can even glow under UV light, which is pretty cool. So basically, it's just another mineral that miners might come across, especially if they're also interested in tungsten.
Oh, is it tungsten is valuable? Just like gold?
Yeah, tungsten definitely has its own value. It's not quite the same as gold in terms of being a precious metal, but it's super important in industry. Tungsten is really hard and has a high melting point, so it's used in all sorts of tools, electronics, and even things like light bulb filaments. So yeah, while it might not be jewelry materials like gold, it's definitely valuable in its own way.
I see. So what's the value? Do you know the current value of tungsten compared to gold? Is it like 2 times more valuable, or is gold 2 times more valuable or more? Or we can go back to the description. Okay. What else did you
So
find?
it says
Sure. So as of
Mining
the latest numbers,
dates-
gold is a lot more valuable per ounce than tungsten. Gold's running somewhere around a couple $1,000s per ounce, while tungsten is just a few dollars per ounce if you break it down that way. So
Few
gold's
dollars.
definitely the pricier one by a big margin.
Okay. What is Raphael
So
saying?
Zaphael is saying a lot of mining claims operate like rentals. So someone might mine for 1 year and then move on to another location.
Oh, I see. Oh, but as in like you resell the mining claim?
Or you could lease it,
Oh,
just
you
like
could
a
lease
rental.
it.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So, Juniper, is it more common for people to lease a mining claim or buy it and resell it?
It's really a mix, honestly. Some folks do lease mining claims, especially if they just want to mine for a certain period without fully owning the land. It's kind of like renting it out so they can test the waters. Other times, people do buy the claim outright and then either mine it themselves or resell it later if they think the value's gone up. So both approaches are pretty common, depending on what the miner's goals are.
Zaphael knows a lot about mining
So,
gold.
they might make the mining claim 1 acre along a river if it's a high. Also, it can be less than 20 acres.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably like any other real estate. You can kind of divide it as you want.
Juniper, what's the lowest mining claim in terms of acreage can we go in the US? Okay, let's keep going.
So in the US, the smallest mining claim you can typically stake is about 10 acres. That's kind of the lower limit for a placer claim. Lode claims are usually a bit bigger, but if you're talking about the smallest standard size, 10 acres is generally as tiny as it gets.
All right, so it's saying placer mining dates back to 1917 with continuous operations through the 1930s. You really want to mine all of the precious metals and other metals. Yeah, that makes sense.
You
Get
can
the-
easily separate and get refined.
Yeah. You want to get the most bang for your buck if you're already
Right.
digging up the,
Might as well.
yeah.
The TV shows where they just go for a single metal are not always very realistic. I see.
Yeah. The mining resumed intermittently from 1967 through the early 2000s.
How do you if you're like mining for gold, are you like, how do you distinguish? Juniper, like, tell us, like, if someone is like mining for gold, would they be able to tell whether it's gold or it's something else? Like, can anything shiny be potentially considered a metal or a precious metal, or could it be useless metal as well?
Yeah, so miners definitely have ways to tell if it's really gold or just something shiny that looks like it. There's actually a classic fool's gold called pyrite that can look goldish but isn't valuable. Miners will usually do simple tests like scratching it on a piece of ceramic or checking its
look at
density
pyrite.
to confirm if it's real gold. And yeah, not everything shiny is valuable. Sometimes it's just a common mineral. But experienced miners get pretty good at telling the difference between gold and the not so gold pretty
Ooh.
quickly.
That looks shiny. Why is pyrite not valuable? It looks shiny.
Yeah, it does look shiny, and that's why they call it fool's gold. But the reason pyrite isn't valuable is basically because it's not a precious metal. It's an iron sulfide mineral, so it doesn't have the same rarity or the properties that make gold valuable, like its malleability or resistance to tarnish. Pyrite's pretty common and doesn't have those unique uses that gold does. So while it might sparkle, it just doesn't have the same intrinsic value.
Can you make like jewelry out of it?
Yeah, you actually can.
We're going down a rabbit hole.
Isn't valuable like
All
gold,
right,
people
go.
do sometimes use it in jewelry just because it's got that cool metallic look. It's often set in rings, necklaces, or earrings for a kind of edgy, unique vibe. So while it won't fetch gold level prices, it can still make some pretty neat jewelry.
Okay. Well, we did go down a rabbit hole, but we also learned a lot.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Did you know all this?
No. So notably, sleuthing operations in the 1990s processed hundreds of cubic yards.
You're just brushing me off. All right. I see how it is. All right.
But
Next time we get into a topic that you're interested in, I'll do the same. Annika.
Retention, man.
I think we already lost all that attention. Okay. All right. Fine.
I don't know if Sapphire saw that
Costa Rica
debacle earlier.
All right. Let's keep moving.
All right. So no comprehensive public records of production exist, though. That's interesting. If it had been
drama
processed, why would that be?
So there's right now there's no active mining going on. There's no production, nothing.
Doesn't sound like it from what they're saying.
Okay. So they're just saying we have claims. We know there's gold on the property, but we haven't done anything about it.
Well, it's saying that there was historical production, but there are no public records of that production.
This is the same scenario, like if a tree fell in a forest and no one was there, did the tree really make noise kind of situation?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Well suited for contemporary placer mining techniques, presents a compelling investment prospect for those seeking both economic potential and the experience of mining in interior Alaska's rugged and largely undeveloped wilderness. But why would you want that kind of experience? That's like harsh, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the final frontier.
But it's also harsh experience.
Test what your metal,
Test your
what you're made
metal,
of.
no pun intended.
No pun intended.
All right.
But they didn't mention the structures they put on.
What are these structures? They
They're
must be
just
like
cabins.
seasonal,
Yeah.
right? Okay, all right. Let's get into it.
So shall we try to find the property?
I think
it's only been 4 days on Zillow.
4 days on Zillow. Okay.
All right. Let's see if there's any more information here.
Parcel number zeros.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Might take us some time to find
Okay.
this.
All right. 3.9 million. Almost 4 million. What county is it?
Yukon.
Yukon. What Yukon? Okay. What's the city? What city is it?
Manly Hot Springs.
Manly Hot Springs. Juniper, tell us about Manly Hot Springs, Alaska. Juniper has to think about it.
So Manly Hot Springs is this charming little community in interior Alaska, about 160 miles northwest of Fairbanks. It's got a bit of history, founded back in the early 1900s, and it's famous for its geothermal springs. There's a greenhouse where the hot spring water fills soaking tubs, so you can relax surrounded by greenery. It's a quiet, off-the-beaten-path spot with some outdoor activities and a historic roadhouse. Definitely a unique Alaskan getaway.
Oh, there's your school.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, just look up the school. Gladys Dart.
Gladys Dart.
Juniper, are there any active gold mining going on in the area? There you go. You found it. Oh, there's an airport.
Yes, there are actually a few active gold mining
I'm not sure if
operations
this is
around
where the
Manly
actual
Hot Springs
property
as of
is. This seems
2024.
like it's-
There's ongoing exploration and a couple of mining projects in the area, like the Little Boulder Creek Gold Mine. So it's definitely still a
This
spot
is
where
like
people
in
are
the
out there
town.
looking
This
for
is
gold
like the
and
city.
investing in some
Yeah.
modern mining.
I don't know if that's
Oh, you
where
said there is active gold mining going on? Yeah, Erica, this is just they just put the
Yeah,
city.
exactly.
Yeah.
There is indeed
So-
some active gold mining going on around Manly Hot Springs. It's not a huge bustling mining hub, but there are definitely some ongoing small scale operations and projects. So yeah, people are still out there trying to strike gold.
How much gold is left in the US to be mined?
Oh, wait. Are these the parcel numbers?
ADL. You
Or
can
is
try
it-
it.
we can-
Oh no, that's claim
Yeah,
claim
that's-
number.
So as
But
of
maybe
2024, the US still has a good amount of gold left, around 3,000 metric tons in reserves. In 2024 alone, about 160 tons of gold were mined. Of course, how much can actually be mined in the future depends on things like technology and market
No.
demand, but there's definitely still gold in them hills.
No, how much gold can we find in Alaska? How much more can we find? Erica, just look it up in the. You have to go by latitude, longitude.
Well, but they don't have the right location. This
So
is just
in
the
Alaska,
town.
there's still a pretty big chunk of gold waiting to be mined. For example, the Fort Knox mine is one of the big players and has produced millions of ounces over the years. There's also the Donlin Gold Project, which has huge reserves, around 34 million ounces of gold. that
Let's
could be
look at
tapped in the
any
future.
parcels in the
Overall,
area.
Alaska still has a lot of untapped gold, and it remains a pretty key spot for coal mining in the US.
Let's just pick any parcel and then we'll see what's going on around. Like, how do people find parcels if they don't give parcel numbers? Like, how do people do research? So yeah, turn on the. Oh, it doesn't have mapping information.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, zoom out. More. Okay, zoom in. Oh, so there's no parcel data anyway. So
Yeah.
even if they, okay. And we are 100% certain this is not it because this is like
This is
right
the
next.
town, yeah.
This is the town. Okay, so how do we find this information?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go back. Let's see if we can go back to the photos and see. Located in the Hot Springs mining district. Let's find that. Let's, we'll have to. Hot Spring mining. Well, you didn't find the Hot Springs mining district. You could just click on search. Sometimes it finds stuff. Just search for Hot Springs mining district.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay. All right. Go back. Juniper, where is the Hot Springs mining district in the Yukon Koyukuk census area of Alaska? Maybe Google it. Hot Springs mining district and then the thing.
So the Hot Springs Mining District is located in the Yukon Koyukuk census area, right around the area of Manly Hot Springs. It's basically in central Alaska, and you can get there via the Elliott Hungway. The district has a history of placer gold mining going back to the early 1900s, and it includes a few notable spots like Little Boulder Creek and Cache Creek. Geologically, it's got a mix of rock formations that have made it a gold-bearing area. So if you're looking for it, just think central Alaska, near Manly Hot Springs, and you've got it.
How do we find it on Google Maps?
Yeah, for sure. If you want to find the Hot Springs Mining District on Google Maps, the easiest way is to look up Manly Hot Springs, Alaska. Once you've got that on the map, you're basically
Oh, let's
right in the
see.
vicinity of the mining district. It's in that general central Alaska area
There we
along the
go.
Elliott Highway. You can zoom in around Manly Hot Spring and you'll be in the right spot. So
Oh,
just pop Manly
you
Hot Springs
found
into
it.
Google Maps and you're good to go.
Okay. All right. So how do we find the... Can you just click on it? Just click on it. Oh no, it doesn't. It just they manually drew it. So yeah, base map can be changed, by the way. Yeah, there you go. No. Now you can see like where it is. Then you gotta zoom in. So the number 2, is that the highway?
Yeah, it looks
Right. So that's
2
good.
and 11.
Yeah. Highway 2. 11. There you go. Is that right? Maybe. No. Yeah.
No, that doesn't look right.
Okay. Well, we gotta compare, right? I mean, going in and out, but without. Let's compare. I mean, 2 and 11 might be intersecting way there, right? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on there?
You think that is right?
No, I'm saying that's the intersection of 2 and 11. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it
maybe.
is right. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we are in the right place finally. All right. Now we can play some
Okay, so it's
optimistic music.
Somewhere in here.
Yeah, so
Oh, there's Manly Hot Springs.
there you go. We found it. Okay. Oh, there's a lake. Fish lake. So now you can see where the fish lake is. Or maybe that is fish lake. Zoom in. Is that fish lake?
Maybe.
Let's see how it looks.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So let's just get the coordinates from there.
Yeah. So, somewhere in here. Like this.
But we could zoom in to get more detailed landscape of where it is. Just zoom in on the other map, Erica.
Oh, isn't it this area?
Yeah, let's zoom. See, go zoom in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is it. So okay, fine. So let's get the GPS coordinates.
I don't know if I can. It's not giving me GPS coordinates.
What do you mean it's not giving you GPS coordinates?
Yeah, I'm not.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just pressing and it doesn't.
Drop the guy?
There's not going to be a
No,
guy.
I know, but it might reset it.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, that's
okay.
what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they give you GPS coordinates? He's just we're in the wrong layer. All right.
There we go.
Okay. So let's turn on the layers. Airports.
Well, that's.
Airport is the most important thing here. Wait, it didn't click.
Yeah, it's on.
It's off. Yeah, now it's also that's the nearest airport. That's the one we looked at, right? Okay.
Is there a road to this?
Is this some like dirt roads? County lines?
I mean,
Okay.
the counties here must be huge.
Okay. Let's keep going. We're already burned so much time.
No flood zone.
Or maybe there's not enough data, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much data there is here.
So let's keep going. Railroads?
They're not going to be railroads.
Maybe they're local railroads for
But
mining.
Raphael asked about Canada.
Oh. What did he ask about Canada?
If we've looked at land in Canada.
Well, we can't even find Alaska. We gotta find Canada. Yeah, Canada. I don't think Land ID has Canadian data.
And we haven't checked that.
Juniper, does Land ID have data for Canadian parcels?
No wetlands, and I mean soils. I don't know how much matters, but it's like all the same.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Wetlands?
No wetlands.
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for
Uh-oh.
advanced voice.
You spend all that time on pyrite. All right, shall we do comps? But yeah, we actually did.
Juniper,
I'm
does
sorry, but
land?
You've hit the daily limit.
Oh my God, Juniper needs to be refreshed. Juniper, does Land ID have Canadian land parcels data? What were you saying, Erica? You were saying something.
Yeah.
Yes, Land ID does provide Canadian land parcel data. Their platform includes detailed information on property boundaries, ownership, land use, and more, sourced from government entities. They offer a mobile app for iOS and Android, making it easy to search and view properties across Canada. While the dataset covers millions of parcels, it doesn't include 100% of all land due to privacy regulations.
What were you saying?
For more detailed cadastral data, there are other resources like the
So
Canada Land Survey
remember,
System.
we looked very briefly, or asked at least, whether people are doing land investing in Canada. And it does seem like there's a small land investing community there centered in Toronto, was it?
Okay.
And-
okay. Let's
yeah.
keep moving.
But no, we don't buy land in Canada right now, so we can't really say anything about
Got it. If you need any info about
All right,
land
let's look
in
at
the US
comps.
or anything else, just let me know.
Let's get the price per acre.
Okay. Juniper, can you do price per acre? It's 1,840 acres for $4 million. You want to
Sure,
look?
to find the price per acre, you just divide the total price by the number of acres. So $4 million divided by 1,840 acres is about $2,173.91 per acre. Pretty straightforward.
2,100 per acre. 2,173. Okay. Do you see any comps?
Well, let's see.
Juniper, what's the price per acre in that Alaskan area for large acreages that's more than 1,000 acres?
These are all small.
Alaska is also non-disclosure. Yeah, these
Yeah.
are all small. 31 acres.
In Alaska, the price per acre for large tracts over 1,000 acres can vary a lot. For remote wilderness land with no road access, prices might range from about $100 to $500 per acre.
there's a
In
town
more
over there.
accessible rural areas like the Matanuska-Susitna Valley, it can be around $1,000 to $3,500 per acre. And for prime recreational land with the waterfront or mountain views, prices can jump to $10,000 to $30,000 or more per acre.
Okay.
It all depends on location, accessibility, and land use. But the most accurate pricing is best to check local listings or consult with Alaskan real estate professionals.
All right,
Alright.
we're out of time.
All right.
Okay. All right, let's do the land score. Wants to teach you about math instead of just giving it. Are you saying Juniper is condescending?
Yeah.
Okay.
Juniper doesn't think we're that smart.
Juniper is right. Okay. So location. Ooh, it's like middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So one.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
Or,
it depends.
but if you're buying in Alaska, it'll always be middle of nowhere.
Supposedly it has gold.
It
so
does
that's-
have gold. So yeah, okay. So I mean, I think we should consider that. All right,
Yeah.
too. Access.
That wasn't clear. I couldn't tell what kind of access it had.
but definitely not paved road highway
Yeah.
access. So 1.5. Natural features. It had views. Can we look at the photos one more time? It did have good views, right?
Yeah.
It had banger views.
I mean, it's the wilderness.
Yeah, banger views. So 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah, I wonder what they're doing with those structures.
I'd be curious to know if they
Okay.
attempted to mine for gold at all, or if,
Dude, this seems like construction.
yeah.
But why? That's the only reason why you would want to live there, right? Because it's giving you gold. Otherwise,
Well, unless you want the sort of frontier
okay.
wilderness off-grid lifestyle.
Okay. All right. Let's go back.
Okay.
Development potential. I mean, they did build something.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
I mean, they sewer, no water. Everything is well.
Yeah.
How do
I mean,
Juniper? How deep do wells go in the Manly Hot Springs, Alaska area? Okay, and then development potential.
In Manly Hot Springs, Alaska, well depths can vary quite a bit. For example, a public water supply well drilled in 1983 was about 96 feet deep, with the water level around 59 feet below the surface.
Not
On the
bad.
other hand,
not
geothermal
bad.
wells in the area are usually drilled much deeper.
Well, it depends on your
often
reference
between
point, I
300
guess.
and 1,000 feet,
But-
depending on the geothermal resources and geology of the area. So it really depends on the well's purpose and the local conditions.
Development potential, so I'm going to say what, 2 maybe?
If you needed medical care, where would you go?
Juniper, if you needed medical care and you're like middle of nowhere, Alaska, what would you
Well,
do?
Manly Hot Springs.
If you're in the middle of nowhere in Alaska and need medical care, the first step would be to contact emergency services. In remote areas, that often means calling 911, and they might deploy a medevac, like a helicopter or plane, if it's a serious situation. For less urgent needs, you might rely on local clinics or community health aides, and sometimes even telemedicine if you have cell service or satellite communication. It's definitely a good idea to have a well thought out emergency plan and possibly even a satellite phone for more remote areas.
What's the closest hospital to Manly Hot Springs?
What's the closest hospital in the Manly Hot Springs area? So development score, we should... So
In Manly Hot Springs, the closest hospital is Fairbanks Memorial Hospital, which is about 125 miles or roughly 200 kilometers away in Fairbanks.
It's a long way away.
For basic healthcare needs, there's the Manly Hot Springs Clinic locally, but for emergencies, patients are typically transported to Fairbanks Memorial. Given how remote the area is, it's definitely wise to have a solid emergency plan and essential supplies on hand.
So 1.5 then?
Okay.
There's no sewer septic. All right. So what's the score? Let's do drum roll. So today's line score is 7.5. Not bad for Alaska land,
Yeah.
right?
Grizzly bear body disposal.
Okay.
That's
This is graphic imagery.
graphic.
Okay. So what's next? Oh,
All right,
it's
so-
your segment, Erica.
Right. Although I'm not sure if I mentioned it at the start of this one, but if anyone's live and they have a property that they would like us to look at, we can still look at it. Just leave it in the chat. Otherwise, this Alaskan property we were looking at, we're actually not affiliated with in any way. We are just looking at it for fun
Because
and
we're
education.
land critics.
But
You can say that, Erica. Don't be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You can say you're a land critic.
I'll
I know it's
I'll
not
leave that-
aspirational.
I'll leave that to you.
I know it's not aspirational, but you can call yourself. It's okay. It's okay, Erica.
Okay. But we do sell vacant land, and you can find all of our properties at land.goatcap.com
We're still
We
at
have-
99 available, Erica.
Yeah.
When will we get to 100 available?
soon.
That'll be a milestone.
Yeah, it will be. Now, we specialize in affordable land. That means all of our properties are under 100K. Most are under 30K and 7.5. And we're not actually real estate agents, so we only sell properties that we actually own. So that means most of them do come with an owner financing option to make them even more affordable. But as Abby just said, we do have 99 parcels available right now. We'll be 100 soon, hopefully. And we do work throughout the entire U.S., although we don't have any Alaskan parcels
Yet.
Most of our properties are in North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, New York, New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, and Nevada. But as I said, we do work throughout the entire U.S., so if your area of interest is not showing on the map, you can always subscribe to text alerts and sign up for your states of interest. That way you would get a text as soon as we post a property in your state, and you would be the first to know. All right. Now, if you're really into affordable land, we do also have a free land giveaway promotion going on to get the word out about our company. So you can find all the details by going to our YouTube homepage. Just search Gokche Capital and scroll down to the free land giveaway promotion video. We will be giving away the lowest value property in our inventory live January 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern, which hopefully is not too early for all of you who are up late celebrating the new year.
A&E land critics.
Oh, Zaphael had suggested we do a thumb up, thumb down at the end. We should be doing that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was thinking more of a score because it's more sophisticated. But yeah, I guess thumbs up, thumb down would be more accessible.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All
So
right,
what's
so-
the land? Are we on the land tip of the day?
Yes, but just again, if you are in the market for vacant land, you can find all of our properties at land.gocap.com. And if you'd like to talk to our team about any of our properties or the process,
Or exclusive offers?
you can book a call at book.gocap.com. Also, we are live daily at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we do free property reviews. So if you're looking at a bunch of properties and you'd like us to review the
They
properties,
must be in the U.S., not in
Yes,
Costa Rica.
They must be in the U.S. But if you would like us and our community of land enthusiasts to take a look at them, join any day at 5 p.m. Eastern and leave your property in the chat. Otherwise, join us to look at interesting properties like this Alaskan.
I think you should
Cool.
also, before you talk about this, Erica, you should also mention that there's a land tip of the day coming.
You're right. I should.
Otherwise, people will think we're ending.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. We do have a land tip of the day coming, so don't leave just yet.
Yeah.
So, shall we get into it?
Yeah. You can show the screen and then you
Okay.
can revert back. All right, Juniper, it's your time to shine now. We are at the last segment of our show where you tell us an advanced land buying tip of the day. And keep it short, keep it sassy, and keep it advanced. Don't give us random generic stuff.
All right, here we go. Advanced land buying tip of the day: dive into the property's easements and rights with a fine-tooth comb. Often hidden easements can impact land use or future development. And remember, those pesky utility easements can sometimes mean the difference between a dream property and a nightmare. So dig deep, stay savvy, and keep those deals profitable.
Okay, Juniper, tell us about if someone has a mining claim on my property in Alaska and I don't have mining claims, I just own the surface rights. So what are the things I need to be aware of?
Absolutely. If someone holds a mining claim on your property in Alaska, you basically own the surface rights, while the miner has rights to the subsurface minerals. That means they can access and extract minerals, and it could impact the surface of your land. Here are a few key things to be aware of. One, access rights. Miners usually have the right to access your land to conduct mining activities, which can lead to disturbances on the surface. Two, compensation. You might be entitled to compensation for any damage caused to the surface. This is often negotiated or handled through legal agreements. Three, environmental impact. Mining activities can affect the environment, so it's good to stay informed about any potential impact on water, land, and wildlife. Four, legal considerations. It's important to understand the specific laws and regulations around mining claims in Alaska, as they can vary and affect your rights as a landowner. So staying informed and possibly consulting with a local attorney or land expert can help you navigate these complexities.
Okay, Juniper, so what happens if I have an access road? I built a house on my Alaska property, but I don't own the mineral rights. So if someone else who owns a mining rights or mineral rights, can they access the road without my permission? Like, what if I have a gate on it?
That's a great question. In Alaska, when someone else owns the mineral rights, they generally have the legal right to access the land to explore and extract minerals. This means that typically they can use existing roads or even create new access points if necessary. However, they usually have to compensate you for any damage or inconvenience caused. If you have a gate on your road, the miner might still have the right to access it, but they would typically need to give you notice and possibly coordinate with you. If they need to build a new access route, they might have to negotiate with you or even compensate you for the use of your land. It can get a bit complex, so it's definitely wise to consult with a property attorney to understand your specific rights and any potential agreements you might need.
So you're saying if I have a gate, so I have a gated road, should I must open the gate when they arrive, or can I just pretend not being at home?
That's definitely a nuanced situation. In general, if the miner has legal access rights, they can request access to your property. You're generally not obligated to physically prevent them from entering, but you do need to respect their legal rights. That said, it's generally best to coordinate and communicate with them. If you simply ignore their requests, it could lead to legal disputes and you might be liable for obstruction or interference. In practice, most miners will try to work with you to set up a reasonable schedule for access. It's always wise to have a clear agreement in place and possibly consult with an attorney to protect your interests and ensure everything is handled smoothly.
So mining rights and mining claims, are they the same thing or are they different? Do you have any
They're related,
questions?
but not exactly the same. A mining
think
claim is
we are-
essentially a formal declaration that someone has the right to explore and extract minerals from a specific piece of land. It's like a permit or a claim that's filed with the government. On the other hand, mining rights refers to the actual legal rights to access and extract those minerals. So a mining claim is the initial step to secure those mining rights. In other words, a mining claim is like the application, and the mining rights are what you get once the claim is approved and recognized. It's definitely a bit of a layered process.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So why are you bored?
I'm just saying, I think we are coming up on time, but
How much gold would you estimate is in the computer chips you utilize? Is it gold in Juniper? Is there gold in computer chips?
Absolutely. Gold
There
is
is?
actually used in computer chips and
Sapphire
electronics
says
because it's
there
an
is-
excellent
there must be.
conductor and highly resistant to corrosion. It's often used in connectors, switches, and other critical components of chips to ensure reliable performance. Even though it's used in small quantities, it's a pretty important part of modern electronics.
I didn't know that.
learn
You learn
something.
so much.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's cool. So you understood the concept between mining claim, mining right, and mineral rights.
So my understanding is the mining claim, that's you're applying,
Yeah, you're applying.
you're making a claim
Right.
on those mineral rights.
Right.
And then the rights are what you actually get once
Right.
that claim's been approved.
So what is the difference between mining right and mineral rights?
Once the
So
Right.
Juniper, help us understand. So mining rights or mining claim is sort of like an application to get mining rights. But what are mineral rights then? Are mineral rights the same thing as mining rights or mining rights?
Great question. So mineral rights is a broader term that refers to the ownership or control of the minerals beneath the surface of the land. This means that the landowner can potentially extract or sell those minerals. Mining rights, on the other hand, are more specific and
I
refer
see.
to the legal commissions or
I see.
entitlements to actually
Oh,
explore
okay, I understand.
and extract those minerals. In essence, mineral rights encompass the ownership of the minerals themselves, while mining rights are the specific legal rights to extract them. Sometimes the landowner might hold both mineral and surface rights, and other times they might only hold the surface rights with someone else owning the mineral rights. It all depends on how the property rights have been divided or transferred over time.
So can you own surface rights and mineral rights but not mining claim?
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely possible to own both the surface rights and the mineral rights without having a mining claim. In that case, you'd own the minerals beneath the surface, but haven't taken the formal step of filing a mining claim to actually extract those minerals. Essentially, you'd have the rights to the minerals, but you haven't yet taken the necessary legal steps to develop or mine them. In that scenario, you could later decide to file a mining claim if you want to start extracting those minerals. It's a flexible situation, and it really depends on what your intentions are with the property.
If someone's listing-
hang on, I have one more follow up, and then we'll get to you. So if you have access to the surface rights, you own the mineral rights. Is it possible that when you apply for a mining claim, when you apply for mining rights, they get denied?
Yes, it is possible for a mining claim or the application for mining rights to be denied, even if you own the mineral rights. The denial can happen for several reasons. For example, the land might be located in an area that's protected, such as a national park or a wildlife refuge, and mining might be restricted or prohibited there. Another reason could be environmental concerns, like if the mining activity would harm local ecosystems. Also, there could be existing claims or rights that conflict with your application. In short, even if you own the mineral rights, the actual ability to mine them depends on a variety of regulatory and environmental factors, and it's definitely possible to face hurdles during
Erica,
the
you had a
application
question?
process.
If a listing is saying you're getting mining claims, does that mean you are definitely getting the mineral rights? And does that mean that you are also getting the mining rights, or just that you have the option to apply for the mining rights without guarantee you'll get them?
Great question. When you file a mining claim, you're essentially staking a legal right to explore and potentially extract minerals from that specific piece of land. However, it doesn't automatically mean you own the mineral rights in the sense that you have unrestricted ownership. Instead, a mining claim grants you the right to mine the minerals, but it's more like a permit to use the land for mining purposes. In other words, you get the right to explore and extract, but it's not a guaranteed ownership of the minerals themselves in the broadest sense. And
Wait, but
yes, there's
how
no
could you
guarantee that
extract if you
your
don't own
mining
the
claim
minerals?
application will be approved. It can be subject to various regulations, environmental reviews, and other considerations. So while a mining claim is a crucial step toward mining rights, it's not an absolute guarantee of success. It's more like a step in the process with some conditions and potential hurdles along the way.
I think we're pushing the limits.
Yeah, I think
Erica.
we're going. Okay.
We're pushing the limits of Juniper. Okay. I mean, we learned a lot. I think we should take it as a win and end on a high note as opposed to confusing Juniper, which starts garbage in, garbage out situation.
Okay.
All right, fine.
Juniper is still a work in progress, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Juniper
So-
is getting there, Erica.
Yeah.
I don't know why you keep on trash talking Juniper. Are you jelly?
Jelly.
I think you're jelly.
All right. Well, if you want to look at more interesting properties, join us any day this week at 5 p.m. Eastern. Zaphael, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And I hope you have a great afternoon.
We'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern.